And welcome everybody to the Sister Meme Show. Welcome to the channel. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for the support. Thank you for subscribing. Um, Let me say this. This is literally the fourth time of me trying to record this video. So if my energy is extra low, if I'm not as excited or popping or all of that other good stuff, it's because I've tried to record this video 4 times over the last 3 days. So the topic of today's conversation is unity within the community. When I say community, I mean the entire LGBTQ community, not just the trans community. When I say community, I mean the entire African American community, not just the Black LGBTQ community. Where's the unity? So, let me start by saying this. Um, I'm a Black trans woman, so that is where I'm going to begin today's conversation. I am so sick and tired of people asking for support who are not willing to support others. I'm so sick of people begging and pleading, support my this and watch my this and buy my this and do this for me and cash app me and PayPal me and follow me on Bigo and follow me on YouTube and follow me on Twitter and follow me on Instagram and follow me on Snapchat and follow me on my OnlyFans and follow me on this and follow me on that and do this and support me and love me and make me rich. But the moment, the space and time, when you ask that same motherfucker for help, when you ask that same motherfucker for support, when you ask that same motherfucker to subscribe to your channel, to share your shit, to buy from you, to support you, to help you, that motherfucker has disappeared. Them bitches done went MIA. They want nothing to do with it. They won't share your shit. They won't help you promote your shit. But yet, and always these same motherfuckers who love to scream about, where's the unity? Where's the unity? Where's the love? Where is my help? I'm gonna need for y'all in 2021 to shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody trying to support a motherfucker who ain't trying to support them. Unity, support, love, relationship, all this shit that we be talking about are two-way streets, right? And you just can't expect somebody to one way their ass down your street and for them to give all their energy, all their support, all their love, all their benefactors to you when you are not willing to do the same. See, there's this big problem within this trans community. And I'm going to call it selfishness, um, conceitedness, um, self involvedness that people truly feel like, well, my name is TS so and so, and because I'm TS so and so, you're supposed to buy my products. You're supposed to buy my this. You're supposed to support my this. You're supposed to do this for me. You're supposed to do that for me. Yet TS so and so, you're not willing, ready, or able to do that for another person. I've had this channel up for today is Tuesday, 4 days now. I think I have 15 subscribers, and I appreciate all 15 of you all who have supported the girl and who has subscribed to the channel. But I'm looking at a lot of y'all sideways. Like, I'm following y'all channels, I'm supporting your pages, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But y'all can't even subscribe to my channel. Subscribing to my channel is free. It costs you nothing but a subscription. But see, that's the other problem. The people who be like, unity and help me and love me and this, they also don't want to see another person get a come up either. Because let's be honest, all of these same people who scream unity and all this other stuff, all this other bullshit, if the community was truly unified, what would you do, sis? What would you do, brother? That means you would have to go and find you a regular 9 to 5 because your benefactor, which is this broken community, is no longer here for you to benefit off of. And that's another thing I want to talk about. Knowing, loving, and breathing people who are authentically trans and who are really doing the work to benefit the trans community, those people get paid thus within this community. Those people who are actually, I'm going to name a few, my sisters, Niambi Prodigy, my sister, um, Pocahontas from Dallas, my sister, Miko from Dallas, my sister, Ayana, oh gosh, I'm sorry, girl, I always pronounce your name wrong. Aya from Baltimore, who have her Baltimore Safe House. Um, why aren't these girls being put on platforms? Why aren't these girls being interviewed? Why aren't these girls, um, Dee Dee Waters? Why aren't these girls being in the forefront of the trans community? It's always the people who are in the forefront of the trans community, people who benefit from the trans community, people who whole careers are built around keeping this community at the standstill that it is. Um, you guys must know that these nonprofits, that these people who get paid to travel around the country, pop up at these rallies and at these incidents and at these events, you guys have to realize that it benefits them to keep the trans community, to keep the LGBT community, to keep the black community down because that is their career. It's just like a doctor. A doctor isn't there to fix the problem. A doctor is there just to tell you what the problem is. You have to go see a specialist to actually fix the problem. And that's the issue with the trans community is that we have a bunch of people who aren't legitimately here to fix the problems within the communities. We have a bunch of leeches. We have a bunch of people who are becoming rich off of the pain of the trans community. And these are other trans people, which is not right. Um, like this is an example, and I'm trying not to be bad upon anybody in their organizations, but this is just a real ass example. How can you have an organization that has meetings, workshop, resources, benefits for black trans people, but most black trans people can't afford to attend a conference? There's something wrong with that. There is legitimately something wrong that you, as a black trans person who done got to the next level in society, who isn't bothered by the everyday ills and wills of society when it comes to trans people. Now you think that everyday regular degular trans people can afford $1,500 for a weekend to hang out with their friends. It's just not realistic. And the opportunist nature of certain organizations and certain individuals needs to be called out more. Like in our community, being both black and both trans, the bottom dollar is it's nothing wrong with with making money. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with making money. There's nothing wrong with building your career off of the trans community, especially if you're a trans person. There's nothing wrong. But at the same time, what's good, what's gooey, you guys are just lining your pockets off of our pain. You guys aren't really because let me tell you something. If a lot of these trans organizations truly wanted to see the community work out better, wanted to see the community do better for themselves, instead of passing out condoms to these girls who are sex work, who do sex work, and I mean sex work like street walking, scroll working, jumping in and out of cars, sex work. I'm not talking about OnlyFans. I'm not talking about people who post. I'm talking about the bottom of the barrel of the community. Because until we begin with the bottom of the barrel, things aren't gonna ever be fixed. Things aren't ever going to get in place. We also, if we're gonna talk about unity, which is a big issue within this community, we have to stop preaching to the choir. All of you leaders, all of you thought provokers, hell, even me, Sister Maymay, y'all sister, have to do a better job of stop speaking to people who already agree with us. When you get to a certain level, girls are already going to be like, okay, yes, what we need to do is go down to the bottom of the barrel and get to these girls who they're still sex working, they're still calling themselves he, she's, they don't even know what a name change or a gender marker is. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, girls still don't know what a name change and a gender marker change is. And y'all act like it's just this common knowledge that people should have when it's not. Until we, as girls who are older or who have some status or who have some financial backing to us, go down into the barrel. Go down into the gutter. Go down and pick those girls up off the scroll. Pick those girls up off of drug addiction. Pick those girls up off of sex work. Pick those girls up who is confounded and confused and abused and being molested and being raped and being beat up and being kicked out of their homes just for trying to be who they are. Girls, guys, the whole LGBT community. Until we can make that a priority, everything else we're doing is in vain. Everything else we're doing is just for show. It's just for looks. It's just dysphoria. It's just dysphoria. Until we get over the fact that trans does not have to look a certain way, trans does not have to have a certain career path in order to be successful. Trans does not mean you have to have a certain arm piece or a certain dick candy to feel like a woman. Until we start getting into those conversations and into those point of views, everything else is moot point. Everything else is for show. Everything else is just to put on a mask to say that we're okay when we're not okay. There are a lot of girls who are out here who are lost, who are confused, who there are a lot of girls who still get into their transition through the gay community. So they don't know what being two spirited or trans or all of this other stuff is. All they know is the Butch Queens is telling them they puss. The Butch Queens is telling them they need to get their titties done. The Butch Queens are telling them they need to have a fat ass pussy if they're a real girl. How can you be a real girl if you ain't got no pussy? That's that shit the Butch Queens tell these girls. And then y'all expect these girls to know better when they have no trans role models. When trans women get to a certain point in life, they give these young girls they ass to kiss. They give these young girls, oh, you're a break, and you look like this, and I don't want to talk to you, girl, and I'm so over that girl, and we ain't still doing that in 2021. Yes, we are still doing that in 2021. Guess what? Because nobody is teaching these next generation of girls any better. And then we expect this next generation of girls to take it upon themselves to do better. Did you take it upon yourself to do better, or did somebody sit there and teach you? Or, like me, did you sit there up there and struggle and struggle and struggle and struggle and struggle to the point where you said, fuck it, life have to be something else. And you made something else for yourself. We cannot start promoting this term of unity until it's truly and truly met. And unity start with what are you doing to unify the community? Are you just one of these bitches that's around here asking for people to support you, or do you support other people? Do you share other people's blogs? Do you share other like and these are all free stuff to do. Do you share other people's channels? Do you be like, oh, go support my sister Niambi. Go support my sister Jayla. Go support my sister Sarah. Go support my sister this one. My sister right here, girl. She's a badass wigologist, baby, and she snap these wigs together. Go support her. Or, or, or are you part of the problem? Are you part of the problem, or are you part of the group of girls who just want people to support you without you putting a thought, energy, the process, in supporting the next person? And that is my conversation about unity. Please drop down in the comment section, like, share, and subscribe. You all can always see your girl at Cash App at $ Michaela. That's MAKAYLA 813. You all can email me with any questions, comments, or concern at sistermayshow at AOL.com. That's sister, SISTER, May, MAE, show, SHOW, at AOL.com. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks.